Hey there. Well, I think I'm doubling down on the point about being yourself. That is the way to really find a lot out and to get the life that you need to. It really is. But it's one that you have to realize that, I heard that one before about that's the worst advice for the for dating kind of thing. Um, you have to really explore that. Like, if you are yourself and there's, you're exhibiting toxicity, there's things that are unresolved, things that can be changed, you're going to get feedback on that one for sure. You really are. And that gives an opportunity to, you can really, well, I don't know, ignore it and just think that you're wonderful and just try to hammer through, or take the chance to really look inward and see why things are resulting the way that they are. Um, it really, being true to yourself gets you to the things that really, speak to who you are at the core. As we've gone through this thing, as we grow, we realize, well, some of us that we've taken on a lot that is really not that great. There's been a lot of coping mechanisms put in place, a lot of programming, a lot of bullshit getting in the way of who we really are. It's a process to get through too, and it's a peeling back of things. And for wherever you're at, again, you get feedback as to what could be addressed with that kind of part of it. So really, I mean, that it gives you the most accurate picture. And from experience at trying to make things work by modifying yourself for whatever comfort or outcome is not necessarily the best way for for quality of life and for getting the most out of things, getting the things that are meant to be there. Um, and it's one of those that really the right people in your life don't require a lot of efforting like that. It's not a lot of you don't want to shrink yourself. You don't want to have to necessarily censor yourself. And then again, it speaks to being in a better place. So again, it's one of those simple yet complex things that many things are. There's many paradoxes, and makes me think of Paradoxicles. It was really kind of tough to understand. Not as much as Enigmaticus, which fuck, who knew what that guy was all about. But anyway, that's another thing. So really, I mean, when you're yourself, that it's really gonna reflect back out kind of where you're at. You just have to be willing to look within. So on that note, you know, maybe I don't know what note it would be. Maybe an F. Maybe a G. I don't know. We're out of here. So take it easy, y'all.